What is up, hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack cryptocurrency, metaverse, NFT education. If you guys are brand new here, slap a like on this video. It helps it get it out to much more people. And be sure to comment about this interview today. On today's episode, I sit down with Gökçe, and she is the founder and CEO of Kalder. It is a really cool new platform that connects brands and creators with their fans and customers in a really unique and cool way using NFTs, building out a new generation of loyalty for a way for people to connect with each other. It's this really cool model of like a membership tier with a CRM concept where you can track and connect with different customers and fans. Really great concept. They just raised around $3 million from a lot of awesome investors, and getting a chance to sit down and talk about what she's excited about and really all the different things that they're building. They're currently active and they're on a wait list program where you go and you get added to the wait list, you join yourself, and they can onboard you and learn from you, because in Q1 of 2023, they are going to be releasing a lot of these high tier, pretty much household name campaigns that are these drops. And what we saw in 2021, we talked about this in the interview real quickly, is we talk about the clog that happened in 2021 where everybody was doing these huge drops. Thousands of people were coming on chain and it was just clogging up and fees were skyrocketing. So they're on Polygon to avoid that. And they're doing a lot of creative things in the background to really help make it a seamless and easy to use platform. I haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of getting brands into the metaverse as the CEO of Sandstorm, and all the things that have to do with creators and the creator economy, I'm super bullish on. So talking to Gökçe about this venture was really, really interesting and really fun to learn her perspective on all the different things that are coming. And also I asked what she was excited about. And there's a really cool answer to that. So stick around to the end. So without further ado, let's sit down and learn about Kalder here on Hack Crypto. What is up, guys? I'm here with Gökçe, the founder and CEO of Kalder. How's it going, Gökçe?
It's going well, Steve. Excited to chat.
Yeah. So let's dig in and start with your background. What is your sort of background getting into starting up Kalder?
Yeah, definitely. So I have been in the intersection of crypto and brands for the past 4 to 5 years. I started in 1718, which was known to be a bear market, but I joined Cello, which is a layer one solution with its own wallet while I was at Berkeley, and joined the first team of 50 to build one of the earliest consumer wallets in the space. There, I was able to see that the applications that will bring crypto to mass adoption will be the ones that will bring it to the hands of the users, and every type of user, not only the Web3 native or the curious. And then I jumped into Robinhood Crypto, was able to see more real life applications of crypto. And lastly, I was at early stage team at OpenSea doing product and design. And there, as a CryptoKitties holder since 2018, I have been seeing how NFTs were powerful to cross the chasm of crypto for everyday user. And I was able to see this reality at OpenSea every day. And Kalder was essentially my realization of the next hypothesis of NFTs while I was working at OpenSea. One of the projects I was handling was the brands and creators product and partnerships that we were doing at OpenSea. Through Christie's and Vogue partnerships, I was able to see that brands are not coming to NFTs for one-off collectibles, but there's a paradigm shift happening in marketing. With walled gardens of Instagram and Twitter, every brand was looking to, and every brand and every creator, ranging from a DJ to a podcast, were trying to own and launch their community. And this was possible with blockchain-powered engagement and loyalty. And seeing this future, I started to build the infrastructure to power the next generation of brands and creators. And this was a 4 to 5 year journey in crypto and brand engagement, but yet I was able to feel that with Kalder, we can build the next hypothesis of what's is to come in the next cycle for crypto.
Got it. Yeah, I think it's so interesting how many founders, including myself, came out of CryptoKitties, that first experience of
Yeah.
like that aha moment. and dozens of the top companies that I know in NFTs and at the forefront of
Hmm.
this space came from that aha moment with
Yeah.
CryptoKitties. And I don't think that they get enough credit for the level of like impact those little kitties had on so many of us, when we all sat there and we're like, whoa, an actual visualization, like the wallet can be used for something different. And it was
Yeah.
such a fun thing. So working at OpenSea, kind of worked on the product. You got a chance to see these different creators using NFTs as like a loyalty aspect, led
Yeah.
into Kalder. So let's kind of unpack what Kalder is, from a
Yeah.
basic level for everybody that's watching, and then let's talk about some use cases as to how this could be implemented.
Yeah, definitely. What Calder provides is a Shopify-like white labeled solution for any brand and creator to launch their loyalty or membership on blockchain. What this means is when a brand onboards to Calder, they can set up their wallet in one click. And in couple clicks, they can set up their dynamic NFT memberships that will set tiered gateways to their brand worlds or creator member portals, and then essentially gamify the engagement with their brand or themselves with contribute to earn quests. And these contribute to earn quests are like bounty like game like primitives that can be anything that and some we have seen as like go to the pop-up event in Miami and check in with your NFT to share a content about our next drop, to basically turn customers into advocates and co-creators with the brand. And we also help brands and creators to launch their token rewards with a full templatized solution. So all they have to do is choose the name of their reward and create this fully interoperable loyalty system. And after the membership is launched, any brand can host this member portal that consumers will engage with under their own domain, like members.brand.com, members.creator.com. And this creates the third space for consumers to essentially engage with your brand. But if you choose to add a community chat and complete these tasks and tier up across the tiers. And what brand can do through their Calder brand portal is to track all the engagement analytics and know who are my top customers and what are the other brands and creators that are participating in, and harness that first party data. And three, power multiplayer marketing. What we see is loyalty has been designed wrong and is left from 1990s. It is designed for the customer to leave their rewards in that siloed system so that they can't take their status or reward anywhere else. Let's take your airline miles. If you don't spend your airline miles with, let's say, like United Airlines, it's probably gonna be burned by the end of the year. But what we think is your loyalty rewards and status is something that you should own and be able to appreciate economically. This can be like exchanging or secondary market, or also be rewarded by your status with any brand partners that brand wants to have. So this helps brands to collaborate with any brands in one-to-many and create token exchanges, reward exchanges, and collaborations in couple clicks as well.
Got it. And I think a fun story, real quick, was like
Yeah.
last year at NFT NYC. I went to it was an NFT collection that I really liked called Tools of Rock, and there was this party that was going on. I think House of Kiba was throwing this collaborative party. I was really excited to go, and I heard while I was standing in line, like, oh, you have to have one of the NFTs to get in, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't have one in my on my phone, like
Mm-hmm.
on my wallet, and I go and I buy it, and I think it was like a $50 NFT, and I paid $75 in gas to get it. So it was
Oh no.
twice uh more than the actual NFT itself. I paid in just gas to get it. I get to the door and I show them on my phone, and the guys just sort of waved me
Oh
by.
no.
And I was like, dang it. I went through all that, and that leads me into a question about like fees and gas fees and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because I think that's something we all experienced last
Mm-hmm.
year, that it was a real breaking point for
Mm-hmm.
these big drops that happened, where influencers, creators would release an NFT and it would just clog up, the whole
Yeah.
protocol, and it was just a nightmare. So how are you guys addressing fees
Mm-hmm.
and things like that?
Yeah, definitely. So we so far deployed our memberships on Polygon that is known to have better like gas transactions. And we think the future is either gasless or minimum gas, and that we can abstract it. So when you're completing the quest, we will make a gasless transaction so that you are incentivized to actually complete the quest and share your proof.
Hmm.
And by using Polygon as a solution, we also seen that we can minimize the cost as much as we can.
Hmm.
And I think overall in the industry too, we're seeing much better like gas optimizations on the smart contract level, and also on by choosing which like layer you deploy on, so that we don't upset the customers like we did, I think the past year. So you're so right. And I think we've only seen the V0 of NFTs, meaning that like the 10,000 ape JPEGs with gas double the cost of the real NFT, I believe is over. And we are in an era where NFTs are much more of an infrastructure than a hype. So
Hmm.
we will see more NFTs lying under loyalty membership or like access and beyond, instead of like minting influencer like hyped drop collections.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great that you guys are on Polygon. I think Polygon is really leading the charge with a lot of the issues that came up last year, for sure. They've done a great job. I really like everything that they've done there. So,
Mm-hmm.
with the artwork itself, this is another point, in addition to the gas fees conversation, with the artwork. For example, if I wanted to go on and create an NFT here on my channel for
Yeah.
everybody, I'm not an artist, and
Yeah.
I know a bunch of artists, but I'm not one myself. So if I wanted to do this, what do you do on the actual creative front?
Yeah. So we give you the full in real-time editing tools for designing your membership. We also give you templates on how you can design your membership card. So our default design for the NFTs actually look like a card, because we know card so far has been used to prove like status or community, and that we want to give our individual creators as much ease to get started with their membership as possible. So there's many like card templates and art templates that our creators can be creative with. But if you want to bring a collaborator, that's also super easy too. It just means you need to invite them to your portal.
Got it. Got it. That all makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
The last piece here is, you've been in the space for a while. We talked about
Mhm.
CryptoKitties. Outside of what you're building, what gets you super hyped in the morning? Like when you get up, you check your phone, you yourself personally, when you check, what is it that's just super exciting?
Wow, that's a good question. Can it be like anything? Like, give me what excites you, and I will like give
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mine.
And
Yeah.
it could be in the space, it could be anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So I think what excites me like the most, like talking about like crypto, like in general nowadays, is more like consumer like friendly like applications. Like for example, like of course like everything feels related to Calder day to day. But I like have been like looking into how like we can essentially bring uh multiplayer wallets, like think about like brands being able to manage the governance of a same like wallet, that we have seen with a lot of protocols do, but have not been able to cross the chasm to an average user on a consumer wallet level. And I was like seeing like card stacks and like Gnosis new like wallet updates this morning, and I was so hyped up about it. I don't think I'm not sure whether this will hype everyone up, but this was like, wow, this is gonna make my day much easier, because what we see is that like we are in the most like internet native seamless era of Web2, but Web3 is so archaic that it feels like we're still building with the tools that we would be using in 2010s and 2000s, like in like Web2. So competing with this, like when you're not competing with the same tool stack, you're just behind. So every like dev tool, like or like kind of wallet tooling that can help us build faster in the space really excites me.
Got it. Well said. Well, the finale question here is I wanted to just ask, is this live? When is it going live? And where can people go and learn more?
Yeah, that's a great question. So our tools are live, and if you as a consumer, creator, or a brand, if this excites you, join the waitlist or basically tag us and email us from hello@kalder.xyz. Right now, we are working closely with our brand and creator partners for them to succeed. So we onboard them from our waitlist, but we have very known and very exciting drops coming in the Q1. So if you're also a customer that wants to like engage and experience what's the future of loyalty will be, join the waitlist so that you get the first access to these NFT memberships and drops in the new year. And most of our drops for all creators and brands will be in the new year, and we have around 10 ready that will be the core loyalty for all our brands and creators. And if you want to engage your community, like would love to chat with you. So our also Twitter and Instagram, Kalder World, are great places to reach out to us or chat with us.
Awesome. Well, you guys heard it here first, and the links will be in the description. Thanks so much for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you, Steve. This was super fun.
That is it for my interview with Gökçe, and she is an awesome entrepreneur. I'm really interested to follow this project, and I'm going to be joining the waitlist. The links will be in the description below, just like I mentioned in the interview. And that is it for this episode. Slap a like on this video. Be subscribed with notification on, and I will see you on the next episode here on Hack Crypto.